It's not a people on this planet that don't really know who we are. We need to know who we are. So thank you very much, all our panelists, for coming up today. I want to introduce a brother, and this brother is a social activist. I work with him on many fronts. He's an artist, and he's a Pan-Africanist foremost. And when I call him up, you'll all recognize him from being on the TV recently, because he recently kicked down a pillar of colonial vestige to allow African children to be educated if they want to appear in their natural form. So please, let's give a round of applause for Brother Aswad Inkrabia. Brother Aswad Inkrabia. Thank you very much, bro.
Say I must greet you in the spirit of Jah Rastafari. Yes, I just want to say, greetings to everyone at my table, and thanks a lot for your contribution so far. Dr. Molana, as you know already, that we are all on the front line working, and respect is due for what you have done so far, and thanks a lot. The next stage we are going into right now, where the issue of citizenship concern. As the lawyer stated clearly, it must be a situation, a framework has to be established so that we don't have to go through the 35 and the 125, whatever, but it is set from an international legal perspective that we can come home in terms of the right of return. I am not going to talk too much. This issue of the Archimotor issue, I'd rather give it to my son, let him speak, because this fight was not for me, it was for these little children to be able to go to school with their dreadlocks and their culture and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to speak on that issue. I will let my son do it. I'm going to cut my speech short. But what I want to say is that the work of the diaspora community now is to ensure that the right of return is taken up into Parliament, and a legislative instrument is set to give us that right of return. And I think that is what the lawyer is talking about. We need to have more advocacy. In order for Dr. Molana to be able to reach here, where 135 or 126 or 27 was able to achieve that, there was a lot of advocacy that took place. It is not just the legality of it. When you have a legal work happening in Parliament and court and so on and so forth, it's important that there are strong advocacy. And this is what happened in the Archimotor case. There was an advocacy behind it to push it for it to reach where it reached. So I'd like to call on my son to just address that Archimotor issue, to explain what happened. And he's a perfect example of when you make up your mind to fight and to have a political will to achieve things, you can get it. So in the back, please come.
More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, humble revolution.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ohineba Inkrabia. I would like to say it is an honor to be here right now. On the 18th of March, I was rejected by senior secondary school. Not just any senior secondary school, but a school which had educated many great leaders and personalities, from Dr. Kojo Agri to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Reggie Roxton and his wife, and many others. I wasn't rejected because I couldn't meet their requirements or because I was violent, no. I was rejected because of my natural hair. My natural hair, as which I keep as a manifestation of my religion and my black identity.
Fire. More fire.
Justice is something we have talked about throughout history, and will continue until we see equal rights and respect for fundamental rights. So my family and I decided to take the issue to court. Fortunate for us, the High Court ruled in my favor, and at long last, I could start school at Archimotor. I therefore reported to school on the 27th of May, and I must say, my stay there has been great. The students there were really happy to see me. On the first day, I could remember even a whole crowd came out just screaming and shouting, just seeing me over there. They were happy. I felt really welcomed. Some teachers even took pictures with I and Tyrone Magai. Equally, some authorities did show some gestures that they disliked me through their body language. But then I kept my head up high, knowing well that I had fought for what was right. And I had made history, so I did not care if they disliked me. On behalf of my family, I'd like to thank all, especially our solid legal team represented by lawyer Rastete Ganamanti and lawyer Ishmael Andani, lawyer Julia Ayete, the Arts Unity and Justice Foundation, Rastafari Council of Ghana, Mpese Royal Family, Veggie Rockstone, Stone Boy, Empress Levi, Empress Marina, Dr. Neelante Blankson, Kwesi Pratt, Empire Great Ghana Limited, Nana Kwa, Child Rights International, friends and social media followers, the media, Ghanaians and diasporans who supported us as we battled this case out. Thank you very much.
Wow. Please, let's give a round of applause for this history maker. A young history maker, and the annals of time will remember that it was his case that opened the door for any African boy or girl with the mental capacity to be able to go forward and earn their education. Please give a round of applause for the parents, and also a round of applause for the sons themselves. Tyrone Magai is not here, but we also clap for you. We salute you, Ohideba and Krabia. Thank you very much for your lion-hearted spirit, and I know that a lot of people here will witness how far you will go indeed, having been given a fair chance. Thank you very much.